Alright guys, so we got the red truck in the garage now. As you can see, you're about to see the truck in the past 2-3 days. I've just started taking it apart with this whole coronavirus thing. Figured why not. So here's the interior. I didn't record all this because I feel like that's always how it goes. I never record when we actually start, and I record after we start, but seats are out, carpet's out. Definitely not reusing that carpet. These door seals are out. The panels are out. We're gonna try to just push these back while these rockers get removed. Here's some pieces of. Oh yeah, this was the outer rocker actually on the other side. In case you don't remember, just look at that old reveal video and you'll see how rusty the thing is/was. So I also took the back, this back liner that the truck usually has on it. Now, in case you missed it, this truck is going to be short bed converted. It's a steel cab long bed right now. Obviously from factory, they don't make them as short beds. To be unique, we're gonna make it a steel cab short bed diesel. So drive shaft was removed yesterday. It actually came out not that hard. Because again, we're gonna be shortening it, so the drive shaft has to come off. Another thing, the fuel tank, which was right there, that also had to get removed in order to shorten this frame. So with my special fuel line tools that I have, these popped right off, these two lines, and there's a sensor right there. After that, it really wasn't that hard to remove the tank. It's just there's a nut here and a bolt there, and once you take those off, these are actually hinged. In case you can't see these straps, so you don't need to remove both sides. Once you get that one side off, they just fold this way, which allows you to drop the tank. So here's the tank that we just took out. Reason we took it out, first of all, this tank might be the one that we need to use in order to have a short bed. There are different locations of the fuel neck and all that. They're two very different tanks. This one's a lot bigger than this one. So to show you what's going on over here, we've already started chopping into this thing. So the cab corner, and I don't even think there was an inner cab corner, was removed. The outer rocker was already just about gone, but what was there has been removed. This is what's left to the inner rocker is this, and I'm about to start grinding these spot welds. The floor is savable, luckily. We just caught this at the right time. It's not completely rotted through, so that's good. There are holes here that will be patched in it. So yeah, just working on cutting what's going to be replaced. Here's our new inner rocker, which will be replacing this. It's pretty cool. This is the new cab corner, and it also comes with this, I forget what they call it, door jamb or whatever, but it comes with this piece. It's not just the corner. And actually this one specific kind that I bought, they sell they sell just little cab corners that come with only the cab corner. And they sell these, which is the full thing. They go really high, so it's gonna work perfect. That's gonna go there. So again, just to be clear, this truck's getting new inner and outer rockers, inner and outer cab corners, and this upper pillar here, that's also getting replaced. And just to show you guys something on how these trucks rot out, if you look, you'll see this plastic cover right here, and that's exactly where the rust stops on these trucks. And this is all just like filled with this foam and stuff that just really does not help, and it slowly decays. So
Flammable.
it's also very flammable. You can even see the cracks. There's a crack in the back of the cab here. Almost all these trucks have this. All these Ford trucks. And back here you can see the corner. So that's all gonna have to get patched. It's all going to happen. So stay tuned. We took the bed off. And that's ready to be picked up from a buyer soon. So stay tuned, and I'll keep grinding away on this. All right, guys. So finishing out the day today. Not sure what I showed you last, but I know this definitely wasn't done because we didn't even cut into this until today. So what I showed you before, we did on this side, completely cut out. I grinded all these spot welds here to remove that inner rocker panel that was completely rusted. As you can see, pieces of the truck are on the floor. This is the inner rocker panel. So it's all been cut. Still working on it. As you can see, this is that foam again that literally like holds water. Like if you squeeze it, I actually found a piece in here. If you look closely, when I push down, water comes out of this foam here. There you go. There's literally water in that, and that's deep inside the cab. So this is that same foam. It's moist if you touch it. That's how they rot out, because as you can see, there's this plastic piece here, and after that, they don't rot anymore because there's no moisture. Yeah. So same thing if we go to the other side here. A little further on this side, the inner rocker is completely off. Just a bunch of spot welds, grinding them off. So yeah, we're getting closer and closer. It's funny, from what we found, the single cab trucks don't have inner cab corners. So that's interesting because we bought them because the last truck we did was an extended cab and that had inner cab corners. But I don't know, I guess not. Also found this crack here. It's some pretty soft metal, so it's gonna need a patch around here. But other than that, it's going pretty smoothly. Definitely doing this a lot quicker than we ever have before, so far so good. All right, guys, we're back in here with the red truck. I know you guys have been seeing us cut out pieces of the cab. I believe so, at least. Cutting out all the rusted pieces of the cab. If you listened to the whole build plan of this truck, you knew what our big plan was for it, which we're working on now, and that is making it a shorty, a single cab short bed, diesel. So in order to do that, you gotta cut the frame. You gotta cut the frame 16 inches, and you gotta cut 16 inches at the middle. So what we did is, instead of just doing straight lines, to get the most weld out of it in strength when we weld it back together, decided to go 2 cuts at first, which are about 12.5 inches apart, and then this is notched. And then if you measure between this line here and this line, is 16 inches. Then same with down here. So this is out this line to the line where it's cut on here, 16 inches. So show you guys what it all looks like when it's done. So you can see it's already split, and we're trying to figure out how to support it. Got jack stands under the cab and 2 in the front, so maybe hopefully the truck won't flip forward, but stay tuned. As you probably see now, I'm about to show you. It is now cut in half. So anyways, as I told you, I was just cutting these initial lines all the way down, just straight cuts down. Supporting it wise, it did not flip up like we were scared it was. It actually ended up slanted right on these jack stands. It's pretty stable, the cabinet itself. We had a cherry picker over this, as you can see. Well, as you saw in the previous clip, I believe it was on this cross member. Note with that, it did end up flipping backwards, so I ended up landing on the hitch when it was cut in half. I didn't really kill anybody, but that's what happened, just for future reference. So I guess it's back heavy. Yeah, it's back heavy. So yeah, that all worked out. Sawzall worked pretty well on it. So next steps, tomorrow will be, I'm gonna finish cutting these notches out. There, and the bottom notch, which is there. And I'm also gonna do that on this other side, but just get a good glimpse at at this cut in half. You don't see that every day. So yeah, if you look at this, that's just the cab. Pretty crazy. So far so good. Honestly, nothing crazy bad has happened. Nothing significantly bad has happened. Same with this side. One day at a time, so catch up with you guys in the next clip.